Rachel. Merry Christmas. While I know most of us aren't going to gather indoors this year as usual, I thought I could give you a couple of ideas about doing some outdoor decorations that are a little outside the box and create a lot of festivity for that socially distancing Christmas cheer. So basically, for this outdoor decoration, what we're going to do is make a garland that is filled with fruits and vegetables that I thought that the wilderness animals might really enjoy as the days grow colder. So I've got every type of fruit and root vegetable, potatoes, turnips, carrots that we're going to wire onto this garland along with some burlap ribbon, as well as some raffia that the birds might use to make nests come springtime. And then we also have this hay feeder, and we're going to fill this with apples and evergreens for a seasonal touch as well. I start with my larger elements first. You really, very simply, just take them, find your center of your garland, and wire on the fruit. I've secured this garland really well to the facade of the barn because this is going to get very heavy once all these fruits are attached to it, and so I've really got it nailed and wired in very, very securely, as well as if the animals do come and tug on something, we want it to stay up. This is just raffia. It's just a natural grass. You can buy it in the craft stores. I bunched it up, put a little wire around it just to give a wild, natural look. I'm going to tuck that in. This actually only took about 30 minutes to put all of our fruits and vegetables and raffia bundles on the garland. But what I want to do now is work on the hay feeder here. So here we have the finished product. We've got the garland running around the doorway. I did add a centerpiece here that just has some old gardening tools in it. And then of course our hay feeder with the apples and the ilex berries. Wonderful expression of the holiday season for our farm friends. I wanted to show you a little bit of something that is a little more family friendly and kind of whimsical. What we're going to do is we're going to take a pre-made wreath, we're going to decorate it with sort of all the elements that create a snowman. We have this really kind of just plain broom. So what we're going to do is we're going to take hot glue and we're going to take this rope and we're going to just spin this rope all the way around so it'll be a much cuter, much more whimsical look for this. Now what we're going to do is just take some greens, we're going to wire that to the top of this guy, and then we have this ribbon from the craft store that actually looks like a scarf. It's knitted. So what we're going to do with that is we're literally going to tie it around. Like I said, I promised you no complicated bow tying with this guy. What was not so cute broom is pretty darn cute. We're going to pop him in the corner for the moment, and I'm going to start on the wreath. This is just a plain old scarf. You just place a loop, you're going to pull that over the wreath, and you're just going to fluff it out, just like that. Okay, so we've got our scarf on the wreath. Next, I want to just put this bunch of live carrots, which I've got wired up just like we did the last time. Gotta have mittens for the snowman, so I'm going to put those over here. Then we have the ubiquitous top hat, don't you know? Got him tucked in there. We need some coal eyes. What I couldn't find were pieces of coal. So this is actually cork. I just painted them black or used a little bit of acrylic paint and a sponge brush to paint them black. I'm going to adhere those to the top. So this next part is very easy. Got a pair of boots. We're stuffing some greenery in one. We're going to stuff greenery in the other one. We're going to add a little more snow for that. Then we're going to sprinkle this wonderful artificial snowflakes. So I'm just going to finish up on a couple of details. I'm going to add just a couple of more snowballs. These are actually the snowballs that they make for an indoor snowball fight, which I think are so much fun. And there you have it. Snowmen welcome. All right, Merry Christmas.